Welcome back, everyone. So this is where we left off on my Moleskine journal. As you can see here, this is where, at a point in my journal where I acquired these tapes, packing tapes from Michaels, these printed tapes. So the next few pages, I bought about 6 different kinds, which was all that I could find here in Canada. But, oh, I love them. Adds such a cool element, cool layer in my art journal. So you'll see I'm kind of obsessed with them in the next few pages. But starting off on this page, the background, slight watercolor. You can see here some stamping, as you see with this flower. Different 7 gypsies, paper tapes. This is an image from a yoga magazine, like I said in a different video. I love yoga magazines for collage elements for my art journal. So this, on this side, this is a K & Company overlay from a 6x6 paper pack that specialty paper pack that I bought. Some old KI Memories stickers that I've had for a long time, so fun to use. A rub-on. You can kind of see some more of the red packing tape there. This flips up, holds, sorry, I'm trying to film with more natural light, and maybe it's too much light now. Anyways, you can see in behind here there's a stencil with glimmer mist. This is the positive, I guess you could say. It's a stencil from a couple pages back where I sprayed it, and then I stuck it in my journal and got this effect. So really fun. Just because you spray your stencils doesn't mean you can't use the excess ink that's on it. Just flip over a couple pages in your journal, stick it in, and then build off of that later. I bought this whole 12 by 12 sheet of paper at Michaels. It's all these little license plates, and they say different things. This one's is in a state of hope. You'll see in a different journal if you're looking at my Flickr, one that says in a state of denial. They're really fun. Lots of different sayings. So it's kind of, this flap kind of covers up some more personal journaling, as well as just adding an extra textural element with the color. This page, another one of my couch art pages, where I just kind of sat on the couch and added multiple layers of acrylic. One fun thing, I love to add smaller pages or half pages or pockets or something interactive. So I just ripped 2 of the pages in half. Starting on this page, got some old K & Company letter stickers, a playing card, more KI Memories here, some pattern paper from the same stack that the previous overlay was on, acrylics that I used my fingers to apply. These acrylics I used a credit card to apply. Some more of my fun packing tape right here. A very old image from Art Chick Studio. A couple of really old quick cutouts that I had for a long time. Flipping over, you saw these on my haul video. These are those little journaling spots that I like to buy and use. More packing tape, old KI Memories. Just lots of acrylics scraped on top of more acrylics, more packing tape, an old candy wrapper. A random sticker, can't remember where I got that from. What's fun about these pages, so many textures, lots going on. Sorry about the light there, guys. But just building layers, right? The little dots that you see there, you've seen quite a few of my pages I got from a Stampin' Up set of 4. It was kind of a cheap one for backgrounds. But it just adds that extra layer on top, kind of brings everything together. I always like to add some type of element on top of my pages that kind of, like I said, brings everything together and makes it cohesive. So it's a fun page, kind of unconventional colors together. Again, a glimmer mist at those creative, I believe a creative workshop, something like that. You can look at my blog to see. I've got a link to them on there. I love these stencils. Also, I have some of my haul video, but more of that packing tape. Again, I'm addicted to this stuff. Just love it. Another image from the same yoga magazine. Some really old stickers with some new thickers that I bought recently. Again, acrylics. This lighter blue is a direct-to-paper technique with an ink pad, and then I scraped on blue acrylic paint, and then I scraped on white acrylic paint on top of that. The white acrylic is a student-grade acrylic. It's not craft paint. It's just a student-grade basics, Liquitex Basics paints that I bought in a set that I keep in a little container near my couch that I like to use while I'm watching TV, rather than the stuff that I'm using up in my room. So, fun page there. This page, I used some of my new Graphic 45 borders that you see there, some more of the packing tape. Very, very hard to see. I was inspired by Margot Hay. I'll put out a link, but she reminded me about packing tape transfer, a technique that I've used a long time ago. It's very hard to see, but printed packing tape, and watch her video to see how to do a packing tape transfer. But I put the packing tape on top of a magazine image, so the printed packing tape on top of a magazine is really cool. So not only do you see the slight image from the magazine, then you see the pattern from the packing tape. It's really fun. Again, more couch art. This stuff, what's this slip? All acrylics. Started out with yellow, put on sepia on top of that. Stamped this old key stamp, a keyhole stamp I should say, around it. Some random scrapbook paper. Some hand-drawn swirls. This is a paint dabber from Adirondack, Ranger Adirondack. A couple different collage elements from Artchick Studio, some packing, not packing tape, some printed masking tape down here. Again, if you notice a lot, I work in threes. There's always, design-wise, I have a little collage group here, a little collage group here, and then journaling. So you'll see in a lot of pages that I have, that basic design principle of 3, sometimes 5, whatever odd number I've got going on. But it helps you move your eye around the page. This page, it's the lighting is kind of bad, but I think you can get the gist of it. Again, lots of layers on here. I started with believe it or not, some K Sarah Cane Company paper in the background. So many layers of paint over top and a collage over top that you can't even tell that's what it is anymore. And that's okay. Sometimes you'll see the print of the scrapbook paper I use in the background, sometimes not. Lots of times it helps to put down some pattern paper over your blank page, just so that you're not staring at a blank page before you throw some paint at it. So you'll see more acrylic paint, this green, more of the direct paper stamping, same Graphic 45 border strip, a really old collage element here, cute little acrylic stamp. I believe it was autumn leaves. More of the printed packing tape. Hard to see. I know. There we go. That's a better picture. So here you can see a lot of layers. Got different rubber stamps, top of white on top of purple, acrylic paints overlapping. And these again, all student grade acrylics. No, other than this purple that's from an Adirondack paint dabber, it's all student grade. Again, more swirls, handwritten journaling, handwritten fly. Down here just with the Sharpie. A lot of times, like you see over here, hard to see, I know, I use a basic Bic ballpoint pen to do a lot of my journaling. It writes over absolutely everything. You start using a Sharpie on some of these artist grade acrylics, it's going to dry out. It's not going to work. I know that your Copic markers will definitely work over top of all different acrylics, and I use those sometimes. But to write my basic journaling, a good old ballpoint pen has been my best friend, because it just writes over absolutely everything. So my time's almost up. Again, I appreciate you watching. Have a great night. Bye.